You're such an asshole.
Hello, you fucking asshole. That's me. I am 19 years old, currently stationed at South Korea until March. As of now, I have $8,000 saved up in the bank. Don't know if that's impressive for my age or not. Yeah, it is, dude. Well, it's 20. You saw the study, right? Or maybe you didn't. You've been too busy keeping the North Koreans at bay. It's like, what, less than 5% of the entire adult population has more than 2 weeks savings. So you're already in the top 5% or some whatever it was. But yeah, you're killing it for a 19-year-old. And you're way ahead of pretty much the average adult population, so you're doing very well. My next duty station is in Fort Riley, Kansas. I was wondering if you had any insight in working for one of these companies part-time, and he mentions Uber or Lyft while on active duty. Working for these companies part-time when I get back to the States, and if it would be worth my time to do so, as I do not know if the rate of return would be better served making a little bit of extra income, because I also want to take advantage of trying to take some free classes to get my degree in accounting using the Army's tuition assistance. I have no idea how much that would make in that area. Well, not a ton, but certainly more than without a degree in accounting, I'll tell you that. Please write me back at your earliest convenience with how much this is going to cost. Thank you for the time from a fellow asshole readers of yours. All right, well, thank you very much, Christian. You're thinking right. You absolutely are. The problem is, not now. I've always wanted to kind of do Uber and Lyft because it would give me something to do. It would get you some socializing, get out, make a little bit of extra scratch. But right now, you don't need it. And one of the key things to make the most of your military experience is to capitalize and train yourself and make all the right decisions. By right, I mean the most economic decisions as possible while the iron is hot, while you're there. And you don't need extra money. You got food, clothing, shelter, you got health care. They're going to pay your tuition. You could take classes in the military that are college credits. You could maybe even look at CLEP or DSST classes, but neither here nor there. Talk to your commanding officer, see what they have in terms of educational opportunities that are accredited. They'll inevitably lead you towards a degree in accounting. And that's what I would do. Because, yeah, Uber, you make it a little bit extra money, but what are you going to do with it? I mean, you going to go buy some hose down in Kansas City? I would get the free tuition. You don't need the money. You got the cash. Get yourself a skill on the military's dime. And then when you get out of the military, then hopefully you become an accountant. Or maybe you stay in the military, you get your 20 years and you get a pension. I don't know. Hopefully you like the military and avail yourself of every opportunity they offer in terms of education, tuition, everything. But you get yourself a degree in accounting, you graduate, you get out of the military, you graduate with your degree in accounting, you're now, say, 24, 25, you find yourself a nice job, you have a little bit of accounting experience in the military, land yourself a staff accounting position, whatever. And then maybe on the side, then if you need extra money, then go in Uber. But right now, yeah, I always looked at Uber as kind of like, hey, it beats working fast food, especially if you have the money to buy yourself a car. And even with your $8,000, that'll get you a car, but I don't know how long that would last because Uber and Lyft have standards the cars have to meet. So it's not like you go buy some piece of shit like I do for $3,000 and keep it running with your own mechanical ability. So, yeah, it's not going to hurt you, but I think your time and efforts and money and resources would be better spent taking classes in accounting simply because you don't need Uber or Lyft right now. Then down the road, you get laid off, there's another financial crisis, you can become an Uber driver or a Lyft driver. Or when you got a little bit of extra spare time, you want to make some extra money, you want to build up a down payment for a house or a condo, then do Uber. But right now, with the military, you already got a full-time job, and they're going to pay you for education. Yeah, heck, they'll not even give you an education on campus, might be or on base. I'd do that, man. I'd do that. But I mean, if all of a sudden you find out you hate accounting, you got nothing else to do, it's not the worst thing. But then you got to worry about where your car, because you don't even know. You see, that's another. But there's another logistical problem. You buy this car now, it's in Kansas. Oh, now you ship back over to South Korea. Now who's going to keep your car running? Who's going to keep the battery? Who's going to keep the oil turned over? Who's going to keep the gas fresh? Worry about that shit when you're back in the States for good. That's what I would do. Anyway, best of luck to you. Toodles.